especially being the executive director for Filipinos for Affirmative Action for how many years?
29 years.
Wow. And you were one of the founders.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't.
No, because the organization's 36 years old.
Oh, that's right. You celebrated your 35th
Yep.
last year. Filipinos for Affirmative Action.
Well, I mean, our organization is 36 years old. It was started by community activists who were students at the time, as well as people who were, some who had been working in the Filipino community for many years. We are one of a number of organizations that trace our early beginnings to the East Bay. Oh God, now I can't even remember their name. I can't remember the name right now. It escapes me. But this immigrant serving organization started groups that served each particular population, and each of those evolved into their own organization. So besides FAA, there was Oakland Community Council, and the Korean organization. So we were one of many that were started. International Institute of the East Bay. And they're still around.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was part of a project on their part to sort of empower these different immigrant communities, and ours, like the others, sort of took off on our own under our own leadership. And initially, the organization named itself, you know, after an earlier organization in San Francisco called Chinese for Affirmative Action. And I think it was recognition of the growing presence of immigrants in all of our communities. So over the years, a lot of our work has been influenced by the lack of or the attacks on rights of immigrants. And today what we do is provide support for low-income immigrant workers. We do work on the development of immigrant rights policy, so on immigration reform in particular, but also in the way that immigrants have been under attack since the 1980s. And we do a lot of community institution building, community development through empowerment projects, youth development and leadership development, as well as leadership development among workers and in the immigrant population. I think what's sort of characteristic about FAA's work is that we don't work just within the Filipino community. You know, we have played a role in bringing together the other Asian organizations in Chinatown around civil rights issues like affirmative action, and on you know, policy for immigrants. We were part of the immigration task force that was encouraged by the Dellums administration in terms of lining up some policies on immigrant rights that we hope the administration would address. So we do a lot of collaborative work, not only with the Asian population, but with the Latino community and labor, and help to hopefully inspire and provide some direction for other Filipino organizations. And we're, I guess, proud of the fact that we've lasted this long, even though, you know, every year is a struggle. And I think part of that is that we have developed these relationships that continue to encourage us and, you know, even in many ways provide support to us.